Workplace Dating Advice by www.cybernoviazgo.com. So you think that a man or woman with whom you work is attractive and you would like to gain their attention and maybe go out on a date. Here is a little workplace dating advice. First of all, remember that there are all sorts of problems when dating someone who reports to you or whose work you oversee. You can have a hot first date and then find out that he or she feels angry or betrayed when you do not treat them with favoritism in the workplace. Some such relationships work out because the supervisor talks to his or her boss and finds a good position out in a different part of the company so that the two of them can continue a relationship without breaking company rules. But what if the junior member of the relationship does not want to change jobs? Sometimes the best workplace dating advice is to forego all non-business relationships at work. For the workaholic, of whom there are many of us, being unable to date in the workplace puts us at a disadvantage because the folks we know best are those we work with. And the people who understand what we do are those in the same line of work. If all that we do is work, then our only close relationships are our coworkers. But assuming that you are willing to deal with the consequences of dating someone at work, here is a little workplace dating advice. Water coolers, copiers, and lunchrooms. If you work in an office, you have your own office, or maybe you work in a cubicle. In order to meet someone that you find attractive who does not work next to you, there are always water coolers, copiers, and lunchrooms. When you figure out the routine of the person whom you want to meet, you can make a point of running into them at one of these places. Then you need to think of pickup lines that are not too obvious to all around you, but clear to your new friend. If you want to start a relationship with someone at work, you want to think about your approach. Do you want them to see you as serious about your work, competent and resourceful? That is fine, but make sure that they also see your fun side. Showing that you have a sense of humor to go with your workplace skills is a good idea. Other workplace dating advice has to do with how to dress to impress when you want to date in the workplace. Dress codes: looking good, looking available. Many workplaces have dress codes. This may have to do with looking formal in an office or being safe with hard hats and steel-toed boots on a construction site. When you want to date someone who works where you do, you need to think about how to look sexy without totally violating the rules. Getting to know him or her. Many of us tend to wear one persona at work and another in the rest of our lives. A thing to keep in mind when seeking to gain the attention of someone in your workplace is just how much of your true self to show at work. You want to get their attention, have a date, and not lose their attention when they discover that they do not like the real you after all. For more insights and useful information about dating, relationships, and love, visit www.cybernoviazgo.com.